in it. I mean, the stakes are so high, who wouldn't be crying? And I don't cry as much as Rachel does. I don't think anyone does. Oh gosh.
How do you cry? I mean, do you have like...
I'm so dehydrated by the end of the season. I was like, I can't anymore.
Because you're an excellent crier.
Thank you very much. It's a couple things. I mean, sure, like, because you have to understand, we're not just doing it for that one moment that you see on screen.
Yeah, there's like how
we'll
many
do
takes.
my coverage, your coverage.
Yeah.
Those, like, breaking up the wine glass or the screaming and crying. You gotta imagine we do that 20 times, right? And I still want to give the same level of performance for my castmate as I would on my own coverage. So even if
Hi, everyone. Good morning, afternoon, good evening. Wrong page there. Today, I want to look at the Princess Diana Awards, not these ads. What's going on here? And I want to look. I decided that, you know, these Princess Diana Awards needed closer inspection. And what I discovered is, there it is, 2021. I went back to the first video on their YouTube channel. They have a YouTube channel, and I had not been paying attention to the Princess Diana Awards. But now I think that listening to it, I found quite shocking. I started listening to it and I thought, wait a minute, I need to do a live on this and see how everyone else. Hey, Jolene, how are you? I wanted to get your reactions to this because I was quite shocked to see that you're going to find out they talk about democracy, collectivism, and politics. You guys see it here in the beginning of this, that this 2021 award, remember in 2021, we were very distracted with COVID and injections and Harry and Meghan and in the middle of all this, behind the scenes, unnoticed by people with all these distractions going on, Princess Diana Awards gave an award in 2021 to a young man for starting a political group. So let's start listening and start watching this and see what you think listening to this.
Ladies and gentlemen, as parents, teachers, family and friends, we have an obligation to care for our children in ways which clearly show our children that we value them. They, in their turn, will then learn how to value themselves.
So I just want to start off by saying that they keep saying that Princess Diana said children have the power to change the world. Well, she never said that. It was not political. Change is a word that these globalists are using to try to bring in communism. And then telling the young people, it's time for you to push for change. And you're going to hear a lot of the things they say here are exactly what Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have been saying, which is, to me, showing that Prince William and Catherine are politically on the same page as Harry and Meghan quite clearly with this.
20, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go!
This is for the petition starters,
the sprint finishers,
the fundraisers,
and social campaigners.
For the youngsters.
The petition starters and the social campaigners.
Setting their own homework. 21. Fighting loneliness.
challenge, changing prejudiced mind and standing in bullying's way.
This is for the role models,
the volunteers,
and the people's princess.
This is for the change makers. This
is the Diana Award.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone streaming in live, and welcome to our 2021 virtual Diana Award ceremony. We may be socially distancing, but we are not going to let that stop us from recognising and celebrating the truly amazing work that young change makers are doing all over the world, year after year. I think it's probably about time that we introduced ourselves. My name is Meghan Jane Crabb. I'm joined by the amazing Dan Laws as my co-host for the first half of today's event. Give us a wave, Dan. Lovely. Dan received his Diana Award in 2019 for co-founding Youth Politics UK. And now,
is it just me, or does she remind you of According to Taz? I mean, she kind of looks like her, and she has the same cheerful demeanor, just like a younger woke version. I mean, we got the pink hair and everything else. Oh, and listen to what Dan got his Diana Award for. Well, by the way, she copied me with the good morning, good afternoon, good evening, don't you think? I think they copied me, it's just saying.
National youth-led and non-profit organisation dedicated to empowering the next generation through democratic engagement. That was a mouthful. Sounds very impressive.
Well, for democratic engagement, and by the way, democracy is socialism. It's not capitalism. So already we're getting socialist, communist lingo going on here.
Impressive. Dan also went on to receive the coveted Legacy Award, which all of today's recipients will be eligible to receive later this year.
Didn't Prince Harry get a Legacy Award for being a pilot when he's not a pilot? Just saying. All these Legacy Awards going around.
Receiving his awards, Dan has been appointed a member of the Bank of England Youth Forum and serves on the board of trustees for Young Manchester. He even got to meet the Duke of Cambridge in 2019 as part of the Legacy Award Development Programme. Just not been doing much then, Dan, just chilling.
Oh, well, thanks so much for the introduction, Meghan. Meghan is a superstar herself, also known as Body Posy Panda across social media. She's a #1 best-selling author, podcast host, and boasts over 1.3 million followers across her social media channels. Meghan, you're going to have to tell me how to increase my following after this is over. Meghan is an eating disorder recovery advocate, an unapologetic feminist, and
unapologetic feminist and body positivity campaigner. Yeah, because they want to push unhealthiness on us with the unhealthy foods and whatnot. Like, oh, so you're all fat and unhealthy. Don't worry about it. Be positive. Anyone who points out how unhealthy it is just racist, right?
A body positivity campaigner.
Oh, Dan, you nailed that introduction. They usually make me cringe, but it sounded pretty good coming from you. Today, we are live streaming from YouTube and watching along are thousands of young people, their amazing nominators, our volunteer judges and supporters from across the world. And of course, a very special hello to all of our 2021 Diana Award recipients watching today. Hi.
We have young people watching and receiving their awards from the Bahamas to Bolton and California to Cornwall. It's currently 8 a.m. in the States, so good morning to you and good evening to everyone tuning in at 8:30 p.m. from India. Here in the United Kingdom, it's 4 p.m, so a regular good old afternoon to our UK streamers. We hope that wherever you are in the world, you're ready to celebrate and be inspired.
The Diana Award is a charity legacy to Diana, Princess of Wales' belief that young people have the power to change the world. This week marks what would have been Princess Diana's 60th birthday, so this global event is pretty special.
Yeah, they call it the Princess Diana charity. This is a charity. Well, it's global. And they even say it's a global and it's pretty special.
The Diana Award includes a mentoring and anti-bullying program, which gives young...
Yeah, a lot of anti-bullying, but they don't do anything about the Sussex Squad. I believe the Sussex Squad are a part of this. Wouldn't surprise me.
People the skills, tools, and the courage to create positive change in their lives and the lives of those around them.
But today we're here to award the Diana Award, the most prestigious accolade a young person can receive for their social action or humanitarian work globally. Whether they are campaigners, volunteers, fundraisers, or activists, recipients of the Diana Award are
fundraisers or activists and campaigners, political. And this guy started a political campaign. He gets an award for that.
Are united because they embody the qualities that Princess Diana was and still is known for. Qualities of kindness, compassion, and service.
Kindness, compassion, and service. Isn't that what Megalodon's always been saying? And that she got from the Stanford Observatory. That guy that she met there saying, oh, compassion, the guy that works with Tavistock about mind control and controlling the masses, the public. Their key word is compassion in action to bring in socialism.
Now, just because we can't be physically with you today doesn't mean we haven't got a whole host of special guests, performers, and surprises along the way. We also want you to get involved. So don't forget to share your highlights and your reactions, what you're thinking in the comments below, and use the hashtag 2021 Diana Awards, as well as tagging us at Diana Award.
But first, to tell you more about being part of this incredible legacy, let's hear from CEO of the Diana Award, Tessie Ojo.
Hi there, I'm Tessie and I am delighted to welcome you to the 2021 Virtual Award Ceremony. You know, every year we set out in search of our next Diana Award recipients, young people from across the world who are changing their communities for good. This year, we were even more determined to find those young heroes who, despite the uncertainties around them, rose up, showed up, and made a difference.
Showed up. That's like Che Guevara with the communists. That's a showing up, doing the work. Harry and Meghan promote this on their website as well.
And we found you. And I am so delighted to welcome you to our family. You know, one of my favorite songs is I Rise by Andrea Day. And I particularly love that song because it reminds me of the meaning of courage and sacrifice. It reminds me that sacrifice comes at a cost. And mostly always in spite of fear. It also reminds me of our collective responsibility.
Our collective responsibility. Oh, the collective. Don't you just, communism, why doesn't you just say, we're all just going to make you a bunch of commies?
Towards others. That when one person is struggling, we ought to be there to help them rise up. And this is something that I've read about you all new Diana Award recipients. That in spite of the changes happening around you, that you showed up for your communities, for the causes close to your heart, and for your school, and sometimes for your family. And because of that,
sometimes for your family, the family is an afterthought because they want to get rid of the nuclear family. It's more important to show up for your community and your schools. Communism.
Change happened. You know, this is similar to what Princess Diana did so many years ago when she showed up for communities that needed her the most. Communities perhaps that had struggles with landmines or HIV or poverty or many more.
The way they intertwine Princess Diana into this communism, into this New World Order garbage is really insidious and evil. You're right, Jolene. Very insidious.
Continuing her legacy by extending compassion to others. This is why today, my team and I just want to celebrate you. We salute you for your courage, your compassion, and your service. We are incredibly proud of you and excited about shining the spotlight on you today, so that the whole world can truly know just how brilliant you are. But today is only the start of your journey with us. We have so much more planned over the...
Oh, it's only the start of the journey. There's so much more planned. You don't just get an award for starting a political group. No. This is just the beginning. You've got some training to do.
coming weeks and even years. Because when you join the Diana Award family, you soon realize that you're here with us for the long haul. My hope is that you truly enjoy this special ceremony, and I am so sorry that we cannot all be together.
And I also find it interesting they call it the Princess Diana family. Because again, the socialist communists are all about chosen family over the nuclear family that they want to destroy. So it's the Princess Diana family you're joining for years to come.
But hopefully, someday, soon, this will happen. But whilst we are waiting for this to happen, I hope that today that you are surrounded by family and friends, and that you have people around you who are celebrating you because you truly deserve this celebration. So once again, congratulations and welcome to the Diana Award family. See you soon.
Thank you so much, Tessie. It is always incredibly inspiring to hear you speak and see the amazing work that you do. As Tessie said, this is just the start of your journey with us as Diana Award recipients.
You can now join our Diana Award family, which includes an exclusive development program aimed at supporting you to not only build on your capacity for societal change, but also to support you professionally and personally.
To help you with societal change. Oh, change in the society. To what, I ask?
I've already had the opportunity to network with so many inspiring young people, attend a variety of workshops focusing on social media skills, campaigning, and public speaking. And I'm now here co-hosting today's virtual event. So I would really recommend keeping in touch with the team.
The young people receiving this award today do so in memory of Princess Diana, who serves as a reminder of the influence that the committed and passionate can have in bettering the world.
Now, I think we're ready to get this virtual ceremony underway. Are you ready to meet our new change makers?
Dan, I'm ready. I was born ready. Let's go. We are awarding nearly 400 inspiring young people today. So to make it easy to look out for yourself, we're going to announce the Diana Award recipients in alphabetical order. Original, I know. To introduce our first round of inspiring young change makers, please welcome our first special guest of the day.
400 in 2021. They're building an army here of Greta Thunbergs, right?
Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit starstruck. She is a British writer who primarily writes literature and television drama for children and young adults. You might have heard of her critically acclaimed book, Noughts and Crosses, which is also now a popular series on BBC. Over to you, Mallory Blackman.
Hi everyone, my name is Mallory Blackman and I'm here to say huge congratulations to everyone receiving their Diana Award this year. In today's climate, it is so important, now more than ever, that we recognise and celebrate the work of young change makers, and the Diana Award is doing exactly that. Let's take a look at some of the award recipients.
Through public art.
From Afrin, North Syria, I received my Diana Award for my social engagement to help refugees in Germany, especially women.
Helping refugees in Germany, especially women. Isn't Meghan Markle doing that? So this young woman does it. She gets a Princess Diana Award for doing exactly what Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have been doing.
Hi, my name is Rizberry Finn. I'm from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I received my Diana Award for empowering young people in 23 countries.
What's up, Megan?
I think you've maybe forgotten a little something that should be pinned around here.
Oh, I've forgotten to put my badge on again.
Do you have one?
I don't. Do you have one on you?
You know what, Dan? I have got your back because I've got a spare right here. Here you go.
Oh. Thanks so much, Megan. Get yourself a co-host as good as her.
Oh, bless you. Remember, if you're a Diana Award recipient, you can buy your own special badge on our online store, and supporters can also purchase a range of merch. Hello, from tote bags to wristbands. Check it out.
Now, we have another special guest introducing our next wonderful group of award recipients. He's an experienced television presenter, a voiceover artist, writer, and event host. You might have seen him on CBeebies, Blue Peter, or Match of the Day, my favorite. Well, welcome, Ben Kajee.
Hey everyone, it's Ben Kajee here. I just wanted to send a message with huge congratulations to everyone who's receiving their Diana Awards. I know that you're doing it.
He's sitting in front of a bench or on a bench. Why is he sitting on a bench? And wasn't Meghan going around with her bench book in 2021? I just find that interesting.
Incredible work in your communities and that you're inspiring people all over the world. So keep up the fantastic work and huge congratulations.
Well, that's right. You're right, Jolene. The badges. Meghan has her own little badge for her little workers there. Her Sussex Squad badge or Sussex badge. You're right. They all do the badges. It's a big thing for them.
My name is Vidit Baji. I'm 10 years old from Dubai, United Arab Emirates. I received my Diana Award because I am an eco-hero protecting my Mother Earth through different recycling activities.
It really feels like they're deceiving these children with the idea that they're doing something that Princess Diana would approve of. It's all under the guise of Princess Diana, when Princess Diana was not political at all, and she would not have pushed socialism, communism like this.
My name is Karina Hasim. I am 24 years old from Delhi, India. I am creating livelihood opportunities with dignity for women from low-income communities in non-traditional job roles, and helping them reclaim their share of space in public places. I'm committed to peace and harmony. Thank you.
Women in non-traditional jobs. I wonder what that pertains to. Well, Meghan did some work in that area too in the UK. And the socialists really love pushing the sex work. That was a big one, especially during the COVID. Again, this is 2021. Remember, I don't know if you remember, but AOC was coming out, promoting Pornhub for women and stuff. It's very, the socialists do a lot of porn. But for there's some reason for it. I guess it's outside the norm, and it's pushing norms about gender identity and sexuality, because they're pushing, for that area to be expanded upon, shall we say.
Hi, my name's Rabia Dollywell. I am 21 years old from Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I received my Diana Award for my work and advocacy within the mental health sector.
Oh, mental health, of course. It's also a big one the globalists are using to push. Of course, Harry and Meghan have been very big in pushing mental health, along with William. And by the way, I pointed out my old channel. I was taken down that Prince William was looking for working on getting trademarks in the U.S. to do mental health charity work in the U.S. On top of Prince Harry here doing mental health activities. And I'm like, why are these British princes coming here to the US pushing mental health? Like, as if we need them. We don't have enough psychiatrists and psychologists and counselors and therapists. Like, we don't need their help. But this is also a big push. Part of the socialist communist movement is getting using mental health to target young people and saying, oh yeah, you are transgender, and if your parents don't agree to your gender affirming care, we'll just take you away from your family.
Truly blown away, and we are only just getting started.
You are all getting so spoiled today. We have another very special message from one of our supporters who wanted to share in today's celebrations.
Hey everyone, it's Alex Aid here from Born This Way Foundation. It is such a pleasure to be a part of the virtual
Born This Way Foundation. What's this about? Wasn't that what was I just saying, right?
Diana Award ceremony today. I wanted to extend a massive congratulations to all of you for inspiring me and so many other young people watching today to make a positive change in their communities. Now more than ever, it's so important to celebrate stories like yours that offer hope and solutions to issues that affect us all. A huge well done to each of you. Thank you.
My name is Aryan Gautam. I'm 15 years old from the city of Mississauga, Canada. I received my Diana Award for my philanthropical activities along with my efforts toward protecting and rejuvenating our natural environment.
We know the environment's a big part of it too. The globalists want to take, as Harry's work in Africa, where the globalists are pushing natives off their land. They want to push everybody off the land and bring it back to its natural state, putting everybody in smart cities.
My name is Nika Hirsch. I am 10 years old from Northfield, Minnesota in the USA. I received my Diana Award because of my kindness project called This Life Rocks.
Jeez, what an incredible group of young people. Please do make sure you read their full stories, which can be found in the Roll of Honour on our website, which was released today in the run-up to Princess Diana's birthday on the 1st of July. No doubt we'll be hearing a lot more from them in the future.
If you're watching and want to find out how to nominate a young changemaker that you know, head to our website because we want to hear all about the incredible work that they're doing in their communities.
If you have someone in mind, here's a few things to remember. Your nominee must be aged between 9 and 25 at the time of nomination, and they must have been carrying out their activities for at least 12 months to be considered for the award. They also have to be nominated by an adult who knows them in a professional capacity.
You can head to our website linked here for more details about the criteria, where to make your nomination, and even some top tips about how to make your submission stand out. Who knows, maybe next year we could be reading out your name.
We are all being thoroughly spoiled today. I hope you are aware of this. We have another very special message from one of our supporters who wanted to share in today's celebrations.
Hi everyone, my name is Ed Jackson and I'm delighted to be able to support in celebrating the achievement of young activists, humanitarians and campaigners from across the globe who are receiving their Diana Award today. I've read about the amazing projects you're working on and I'm hugely inspired by everything you've achieved. You are all incredible. Now let's hear more about some of their stories.
This is so professional and polished. You can see all of the training that these young people are getting. I mean, not so much the winners, but the presenters and everything. I mean, this whole thing is so, the money behind this, the money, the people behind it to bring this, to edit this, to train these people. I mean, this is huge. It's multi-million dollars behind this Princess Diana charity here. And the way they keep tying it back to Princess Diana is unbelievably insidious, in my opinion.
Hi, my name is Iman Jawad and I'm 16 years old from Lahore, Pakistan. And I received my Diana Award for free provision of compression garments for burn patients and fundraising for their medical treatment.
For my humanitarian services for cancer patients and people of determination. My contributions towards ensuring a greener planet for the future generations were also considered for this award. Thank you.
I'm 21 years old from Leicester, UK. I received my Diana Award for my work at Birdesi, a social media platform that I founded to empower South Asian women from around the world.
Oh, women's empowerment. Wow. Who else does women's empowerment? Wow.
My name is Laraidzo V. Kativu. I am 23 years old from Dudley in the United Kingdom, and I have received my Diana Award because I am helping campaign for free, safe and quality education for young people across the world, especially young girls and women.
Always targeting the women. It's always about starting things for young women, and yeah, it seems to be one of the socialist pushes here, are using that front. And usually when they say women, what do they mean by women? That's the question. What is a woman, right? Mm-hmm.
We would love to hear in the comments section below what you are receiving your Diana Award for today. You can also tag us at Diana Award with pictures of where you're watching from, and don't forget to use the hashtag 2021 Diana Awards.
We have had the best time being your hosts for the first half of today's event. Dan, it's been an absolute pleasure. Now it's time for us to hand over to our wonderful co-hosts for the second half of our celebration.
That's right, it's time for us to hand over the baton. De Graft and Aditi, it's over to you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Daniel, and hello everyone. How amazing is it to be part of this wonderful celebration? My name is De Graaf Mensa, and I have been absolutely blown away by all of the amazing young people receiving their award today. Can you believe we are only halfway through? Meghan and Daniel did such a brilliant job showcasing all of the work of young change makers from all across the globe. Now it's my turn, and I'm going to be co-hosting alongside the inspirational Aditi Sivakuma. Aditi, are you there?
Hi, De Graft. Hi, everyone. Yes, I'm joining you today all the way from Ottawa, Canada for the 2021 Diana Award ceremony. And wow, what an incredible start to the ceremony.
What an amazing start indeed. Right, let's do some introductions, shall we? Let me tell you about my wonderful co-host, Aditi. Now, like Dan, Aditi is a 2019 Diana and Legacy Award recipient. She's a passionate philanthropist, leader, and advocate for women empowerment and global health. Her volunteer work for a wide range of causes has spread
Global health initiative from the World Health Organization, putting plants, animals, and people on the same playing field. Mm-hmm. It's all coming in through the health sector, how they're bringing in this tyranny.
Across the Canadian city of Ottawa and beyond.
You are too kind. Thank you so much, De Graft. But let me tell you about my wonderful co-host, De Graft, over here. He's a BBC broadcaster who presents on both the CBBC Newsround and the If You Don't Know podcast on BBC Radio's One Extra.
So the BBC is very tied into this. Interesting, right? I don't watch the BBC, but from what I hear, it's very globalist controlled.
Diana Award ceremony. And wow, what an incredible start to the ceremony.
What an amazing start indeed. Right, let's do some introductions, shall we? Let me tell you about my wonderful co-host, Aditi. Thank you so much, Aditi. You're too kind. It's been an absolute pleasure presenting alongside you. Thank you for making the world such a better place. Now, I have been absolutely blown away by how many fundraisers, campaigners, volunteers, and changemakers are out there and from all corners of the world.
Absolutely. And even though we can't be in the same room today, we still want to see your glitz, your glamour, your red carpet ceremony award attire. Or second best, your pajamas. Either way, make sure to tag us on social media and use the hashtag because we don't want to miss your glamorous outfits.
Thanks, Aditi. And like she said, we'll keep an eye out for your pictures and comments flooding in and watch our social media feeds to see if you've shared your posts. I also wanted to take a moment to share that all young people receiving their award today are being put forward to the 2021 Legacy Award. Now, if you want to find out more, head to the link on the screen now. So let's get on with the show.
To kick off the second half, we're going to hear from the author, vlogger, podcaster, and all-around social media star. She focuses on motherhood and positive, passionate living. She is a Sunday Times #1 bestseller and a UN Change Ambassador. Please join
Oh, a UN change ambassador. You don't say. The UN pushing the New World Order. Uh-huh.
Me in welcoming Louise Pentland.
Hello, my name is Louise Pentland and I'm here to say a big congratulations to everyone receiving their Diana Award this year. In today's climate, it is important now more than ever to celebrate and recognise the work of young changemakers, and the Diana Award is doing exactly that. Let's take a look at some of the award recipients.
Poetry podcast and through our organization, We for Change.
Immersive technology and impacting the life of more than 40,000 students in Dhaka, Bangladesh.
My name is Hunter Mitchell. I'm 14 years old from Cape Town, South Africa, and I received my Diana Award because of my determination to be a key role player in the fight to save our rhino.
Of underserved older adults by providing them with free of charge, high quality, holistic healthcare services.
Young people from 50 different countries receiving the award. That's also every single continent represented. Now, with the powers of technology, we're able to connect with everyone regardless of where we are in the world. Trust me guys, nothing will stop us from bringing everyone together to celebrate right here today.
An award for my continual strives to make the world a better place through my organization, Kid Changemakers.
I'm 17 years old from Kolkata, India. I received the Diana Award because I believe that children have a voice that needs to be heard.
The voice that needs to be heard. Who's always talking about having a voice and people just need to listen? Wow. Wow.
My Diana Award for my humanitarian work that has helped to integrate thousands of refugees living in Brazil.
More refugee work, which Harry and Meghan have been very involved with. Wow. I mean, this just shows Harry, Meghan, William, Catherine, same page, pushing the same socialist communism, globalism.
Fundraisers that I started when I was 10 years old, where we've raised over $100,000 for charity by hand-making high-quality items and selling them at community events, donating 100% of the sales.
This year's winners. It must have been such a tough job.
You are so...
So what seems to be happening is they pick these young people from all over the world, they get the Diana Award, then they start the training for 2 years to get the Legacy Award. In that 2-year training, they're getting media help and all kinds of coaching, and in my opinion, brainwashing. But you see how polished they are. This is very professional, polished. I mean, they're making Greta Thunbergs on steroids. Like Greta Thunberg was not as good as these kids are going to be, because these kids are getting World Economic Forum young leader education for 2 years. And this is so polished and professional. And yeah, it's brainwashing. And this is 2021. There were 400 winners around the world. 400. So if they're doing 400 every year, they've got thousands of brainwashed kids who are going to be extremely polished public speakers on social media. So imagine an army of Greta Thunbergs who are polished, professional. I mean, this video is slick AF. I mean, look how professionally done this is, how smooth this is, how they did the entertainment and friendliness. I mean, wow. This thing blows anything away. This is so professional. And they get the BBC and the UN involved. I mean, this is huge.
So, right to Graft, I'm just glad I'm not the one who had to assess the Diana Award nominations. Just thinking about that task makes me tired.
And if you'd like to be a judge for our 2022 Diana Award nominations, keep an eye out for when applications open on our website. So, after hundreds of entries and a grueling judging process, it's time for us to reveal some more of our Diana Award recipients.
First, let's hear from the fantastic singer, songwriter, and anti-bullying activist. You may also recognize her from her time in the music group Girls Aloud. Please welcome Nicola Roberts.
Hi everyone, I'm Nicola Roberts and I am delighted in being able to support and celebrate in the young humanitarians, campaigners and activists who are receiving their Diana Award today. I've read about some of the amazing projects and I am hugely inspired by everything you've achieved. You are all incredible. So now, let's hear more of your stories.
Diana Award for my efforts to spread mental health awareness.
Well, mental health again, all these globalist agendas, mental health. And you notice they're giving the award for humanitarian campaigners and activists. I mean, this is all political.
18 years old from Bristol in the UK. I received my Diana Award for raising awareness for young carers across Bristol and South Gloucestershire.
I mean, and what they're doing is so vague, young carers. I guess you can read more about it on their pages, but who's going to sit around reading all these pages, right?
My name is Vignesh Shanda. I'm 23 years old from Mumbai, India. I received my Diana Award for spreading awareness and inspiring positive change for women's health in India.
16 years old and I'm from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania in the US. And I received my Diana Award for my work in creating Innovation Corner, where I run STEM and innovation workshops for students across the world to build the next generation of problem solvers and innovators tackling real world problems.
Incredible set of stories, and I can't lie to you guys, I do love a bit of Girls Aloud myself.
Remember, if you know a young change maker in your community and you want them to feel valued and recognized, please nominate them for a Diana Award by visiting our website and tell us all about them. But no, seriously, every detail counts.
Another thing is kids are always looking for things to look good on their college applications. So this is going to be very tempting for children around the world to get this award, right? So they're going to get a lot of children wanting to do this. And yeah, they're, like you said, Pervin, they're being trained to be future politicians, but particularly globalist, socialist, communist politicians, pushing the New World Order UN agendas.
We absolutely can't wait to go through all of your nominations, guys. Right, we are nearly at the end of our virtual award ceremony and we're about to reveal our final set of award recipients.
I am 17 years old from Hyderabad, India. I received the Diana Award for helping underprivileged children attain vital life skills and mental health support.
Again, with the mental health. So this is 2021, and I'm going to be going through all of these, but it looks like it's going to be the same thing over and over again. Mental health, women's empowerment.
My Diana Award for providing healthcare, sanitation, and technological advancements for my community orphanage.
Years old, from Dhaka, Bangladesh, now exiled in Cologne, Germany. I received my Diana Award for almost 10 years of my voluntary service advocating for LGBTQIA human rights in my home.
Well, there it is. LGBTQIA human rights. So Princess Diana pushed trans rights? I don't think so. I mean, yeah, gay rights, but not trans. And by the way, gays hate how the trans has grabbed onto their cause and the globalist cause, because it's all about globalism. This is how they're pushing the globalism in, by pushing trans rights, women's rights.
Home country of Bangladesh, and now across the borders, for a world where one day...
Did you hear that story? I forget where I just heard it, but there's a that lawyer's channel. I can't remember, Fry, whatever. That, and you know, the lawyer with the big fuzzy hair. Well, he was talking about a case, and this is happening repeatedly around the world now because of this women's rights thing. Is that a man in Canada who murdered his family, a Muslim man, murdered his wife and children, just stabbed them to death, murdered them. He was arrested, went to jail, and this murderer decided to claim he put a wig on and lipstick and said, "I'm a woman now." So they now put him in a woman's prison. Okay, they're putting a man who murdered his wife, who's now declared himself to be trans woman, and because of women's rights, quote unquote, they're putting this man into a woman's prison. And you are not allowed to call him a man. That's a woman. He said he's a woman. So you say this is what it's all about. And this is how the globalists are trying to confuse the genders. You can look at it as Satanism too, with the whole. But this is what it's all about when you hear all this stuff with them promoting women's health and women's rights and LGBTQIA. This is what it's all about. Putting men in women's is one of the facets of it. And this has been happening in California for years. And it's just happening. Like everybody's going along with it. Like nothing to look at here. Yeah, this man who just murdered his wife and children, now he's a woman, so you got to put him in a woman's prison, right? I mean, talk about attack. These are ending up attacking women, real women anyways. But you can't say real women, right?
Everyone enjoys social justice and freedom to love and be their authentic selves.
Social justice and free to be your authentic self, your trans self.
Award recipients, you all should feel so proud of yourselves.
You know what, Aditi? It definitely makes me feel like our future is in fantastic hands.
I could not agree with you more, De Graft. Now I'm delighted to welcome back the CEO of the Diana Award, Tessie Ojo, with a very special message.
Hi again. I hope you're truly enjoying the ceremony, and what incredible showcase. You guys are so brilliant. I'm incredibly proud of you. One of our biggest supporters wanted to be part of today's celebrations as well. You know, like us, he truly believes that young people like you have the power to change the world. And so it gives me great pleasure to welcome him right now. Jacob Sussex, are you there?
Hello everyone, and welcome to this year's Diana Awards. I'd like to start by acknowledging and celebrating the incredible young people joining us today. And wherever you are right now, I want to thank you for being part of this important moment and for being such a valuable asset to your community. I'm truly honoured to be celebrating your work, your commitment to change making, and the vital role that you've taken.
I can listen to this mealy-mouthed man. Oh my goodness, I'm going to mute him now. I'm sorry, I can't listen. You can just read the words. Representing a new generation of humanitarianism. My brother and I are recognizing that would have been our mom's 60th birthday. We would have been so proud of you all for living authentic life and purpose with a compassion for others. Our mom believed young people have the power to change the world, but she never said that, Harry. She said we should support our children. She didn't say they change the world. This is such a scam. How they're using and abusing their mother's memory here, in my opinion. She is rolling over in her grave over and over. Meg and I are fundamentally believe that our world is at a cusp of change. Oh, look at that. Meg and I at the cusp of change into communism.
Award carries her legacy forward by putting young people at the centre of our future. And this has never been more important, and Meghan and I fundamentally believe that our world is at the cusp of change, real change, for the good of all.
Our world is at a cusp of change, real change. Like Meghan said in that statement in the red dress on the bench about how they're going to reorganizing the New World Order. Harry and Meghan are both on tape talking about the New World Order.
But the question before us is what that change will look like. The COVID-19 crisis exposed severe inequities and imbalances around the world.
Inequities, another socialist word.
We saw the disproportionate effect of this pandemic on communities of colour, on women, on underserved communities, and on less wealthy countries. We've seen, and unless we take swift action, we will continue to see a disparity.
Yes, COVID is an opportunity for swift action of the globalists to steal all the money from the middle class as they lock them down and siphon it to the top. Yes, had to act quickly, as Klaus Schwab said. This is a time to initiate their change, a small window of time. It is a
In our
cult.
humanitarian and moral obligation to vaccinate the world.
Oh, moral obligation to vaccinate the world. Oh, well, we knew that they backed the vaccine. Mm-hmm.
On underserved communities and on less wealthy countries. We've seen, and unless we take swift action, we will continue to see a disparity in our humanitarian and moral obligation to vaccinate the world. There is great need for young leadership, and there is no greater time to be a young leader. I believe in you. We believe in you. And that belief in your own ability to change the world, in doing the right thing, is what makes you a force to be reckoned with. To all the 2021 Diana Award recipients, thank you.
So all this stuff about promoting health and whatnot is promoting vaccines, which is what the World Health Organization wants, everybody to be taking boosters after boosters.
Thank you for inspiring us with your brilliance, your determination, and your compassion. Your actions hold the potential to leave a life-changing impact. You are putting the do's behind the says, and this is the personification of our mother's legacy.
This is the personification of Princess Diana's legacy, pushing the New World Order and vaccines. Really, Harry? I don't recall Princess Diana pushing that.
Everyone else watching, I'm hopeful that today's award recipients have inspired you to be part of a future where humanity is cherished, where our communities are supported and uplifted, and where we are considerate and compassionate to each other, both online and off.
Compassion online, because Harry, we know next will be pushing the censorship, stop all that bullying, and make people more compassionate online.
Never be afraid to do what's right. Stand up for what you believe in, and trust that when you live by truth and in service to others, people will see that, just as they did with my mum. I'm now delighted to introduce you to Jacqueline Teague, one of the young changemakers receiving an award today. Jacqueline, who is from Louisville, Kentucky, launched a campaign called Vax Connect KY after seeing her grandparents struggle to...
Oh, Harry is highlighting a girl in Kentucky who started a vaccine campaign after seeing her grandparents struggle with COVID-19 vaccine. Oh my God.
Sign up for the COVID-19 vaccine. To date, her organisation has assisted over 900 people in getting vaccinated. And at the same time, she's been advocating...
Wow, so if you push the vaccine in your community and got hundreds of people vaccinated, you got a Diana Award. New World Order, globalist agenda. William and Harry working together with Diana Award, perverting Diana's memory.
At the state and local government level for senior citizens while juggling her school life and different sports and activities. Why not? Over to you, Jacqueline.
Wow. Thank you so much for this award. I am so unbelievably thankful and grateful to be receiving this, and I am so proud to be recognized as a Diana Award recipient, and being even near the name Princess Diana is just such an honor because of so much work.
See, people see the Princess Diana name and they don't touch it. Like, we didn't watch this stuff. We didn't really pay attention. It was like, oh, Princess Diana, like another thing, you know. You would think it would be an innocent thing that they wouldn't dare do something like this under her name. But here they are doing it. Wow. I think William and Harry hate their mother. They must hate her. I think they hate her for dying, and they're taking it out by using her as a political weapon for the New World Order. And of course, these dumb kids, I mean, not dumb, but they're naive. And they're just like, oh, Princess Diana Award. They just think Princess Diana, and they're like all, enamored with it and wowed by it. And of course, who would be wowed by having Prince Harry announce you in a video and say your name and introduce you to the world? I mean, this is mind-blowing stuff. This is like a rock star or a celebrity that you worship from afar or like admire from afar, like Beyonce or something, from a kid's perspective. It's somebody, how kids are, they really, they worship like Lady Gaga and all these other celebrities. And to have one of those celebrities introduce you in a video, like, here's so-and-so from Kentucky. I mean, wow, this is mind-blowing stuff for them. But meanwhile, this is all just, of course, using these kids and leading them towards a new world order.
Work that she's done throughout, her life. So it's really incredible. The world has completely changed over the past year. And for me as a teenager who's maybe not quite as at risk as people who are elderly or immunocompromised, it was always in the back of my mind that I could be getting COVID and infecting people that I love and care about around me who would really suffer from it. I have a really close family and I've always been extremely close with my grandparents. And just in the very beginning of the pandemic, being separated from them and just the fear, worrying that I was going to infect them or get them sick, I think for me really set something off that I needed to help elderly people and people who are ill we brought them foods and we would try and engage in COVID safe activities. And as soon as the vaccine started to roll out in the United States, we realized that it was really complicated for people who weren't super tech savvy. And the only way you could get a vaccine in the beginning was by, navigating those complicated websites with hard questions that a lot of people just didn't know the answers to. And so after we finally got our grandparents their vaccines, we realized that this was a universal issue. And
there's just too many dumb people out there who couldn't find the app and couldn't find their way to a drugstore to get the vaccine. So she helped all those dumb old people. Wow, evil.
Needed to help out in some way. So we do that in a way, it's kind of like a tech support. We received calls from people who were crying or just really upset and so discouraged that they were never going to be able to receive it because it just felt so out of reach. So we made templates throughout the different local websites and national websites. And then we also advocated for a change within the way the vaccines were rolling out by contacting our governor as well as state senators. After we contacted them, we did see changes making it a little easier with phone lines coming out to register for vaccines, as well as less verification questions in the different websites, which was really helpful because then more people were just able to do it on their own.
I mean, this is so evil. You're right. This is communism and they're brainwashing these kids and pushing these death jabs. And Pfizer and the government's behind it as well, giving them this money and this. Look at all this publicity she got in the local papers and the national news for this. I mean, totally backed by Pfizer.
We've helped close to 2,500 get their vaccine at this point. What I would say is if you have the opportunity, if you have the means to get vaccinated, then absolutely do and protect the people around you. And if you know anybody who doesn't know how to get their vaccine, help them get it so that we can all return to normalcy and get over with this pandemic finally.
So William and Harry used the Diana Award to push young people to push the vaccine. Now, Harry and Meghan did do a Vax Live and William did pose with his wife getting the shot. But the fact that they did this as well, that this is the globalists. They want to do it from the ground up. They want to affect the public. And this is what the Diana Award is doing. The Diana Award was used to push vaccines and to push whatever globalist New World Order agenda they want to push, that they're doing it with these kids and giving them this Diana Award and Legacy Award if they get brainwashed.
I have goosebumps. What an inspiration. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us today. I'm sure that we're going to hear big things about you in the future. And a massive thank you to the Duke of Sussex himself. Your presence in today's ceremony has been such an honor, and I know it's made the day of all of our 2021 Diana Award recipients.
Absolutely. And before we close today's virtual award ceremony with a very special performance, we wanted to say just a few thank yous. The first thank you goes to our judges. What can we say? We know we set you guys a very difficult task, but you absolutely nailed it. The result of which can be seen right here today. Thank you so much for giving your time to us.
And thank you to all of our special guests who joined us today. Your words of encouragement and your presence today has made today's ceremony one to remember. And a very special thank you to our video and production team at ShyMe for helping bring this virtual event to life with their technical expertise, because we all know I ain't got any. Thank you again. We could not have done this without you.
And we're not quite done with the thank yous yet. We want to give you a massive thank you to everyone watching along today. Our supporters, nominators, partners, friends, and family, you all have a big part to play in supporting and investing in these exceptional young people. Thank you for your commitment, and we look forward to your continued role in supporting us and the thousands of young people we work with who are changing the world.
And a final and massive thank you and congratulations to all of our 2021 Diana Award recipients. You all should feel so proud of yourselves, and I hope you continue to celebrate after this award ceremony in a pandemic-safe manner. To close off the ceremony, we're going to hear from an award-winning 18-year-old soprano, Katie Marshall. Over to you, Katie.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
As the sun is fading among the happy flowers, my watch I'm keeping, while gentle breezes to thy presence keep.
2021 Diana Award recipients released today on our Roll of Honor. Go to the link below. Now, if today has inspired you and you'd like to nominate a changemaker for the 2022 Diana Award, you can do that with this link. And finally, don't forget to tag us and share how you're
Okay, well, we'll just end it right there. That's the end of the video. So that's 2021. Yeah, what about 2022, 2023, 2024? Yeah, you want to cover it in future videos, future lives? And this is looking like it's going to be getting more and more evil over time, but this might be of interest to just analyze, look at, and see all the communism they're pushing. But this was the first video I saw on their channel. I'm happy to do more lives in the future looking at each year and exposing it for what it really is and what they're really doing. I think it needs to be done. And I think that we need to take the shield of what they're doing and perverting Princess Diana's memory and what her intentions were and using that to push the New World Order. And I think it needs to be spoken about. Not enough. You gotta get more people aware of this. So thank you all for being here. And I'm glad to see I'm not the only one seeing this. How horrible this is. Anyways, thank you for your patience. Until next time, have a good day or a good evening. Bye-bye, everyone.